All right, I think it's working. We are live. Hi Arno.
Hello there.
Hi Whitley, Wolf Angel. Hello. Today we have a guild run, so I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but you might hear extra voices, and I will see if I can talk. Wink, hello. Renee, hello. Okay, I'm gonna undeafen now so I can join the conversation. I don't want to be late.
Ongoing, because you don't technically get out of combat, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, Crazy. You mitigate using your cloak or your cloak there, but you're not actually stopping the cast, right?
Yeah, you are. Yeah. So when the
you are
cast
still?
stops, yeah, when the cast starts, you cloak and you exit combat for like less than a GCD because you're immediately brought back in. But
Yeah,
it's
right.
just
Okay.
enough that the cast literally says interrupted, and then you have to taunt, so it doesn't
Well, that's
go
the
and
thing.
murder
I don't.
your...
So I don't exactly know why then it was failing for us. I wonder if it's just because of how the timing of. All I know is that every time we cloaked, it reduced our overall time of that phase, and it made the phase faster. Okay,
Right.
who else do we need to invite here? Because
Hi.
Hi there.
And was it Castigear?
Castigear, I think.
Cass said he was going to be
Yeah.
5 minutes. He's helping make the bed for his wife, something like that. And then, okay. So make sure we all get into either Surparse or Orbs. I don't care as long as we don't, as long as we're not blind to why we're succeeding or failing. This is also going to be admittedly a little bit more difficult of an operation for those who may not have done this before. The last thing I was going to say is that I can technically tank the entirety of Blaster if you want, because I have Rancors fail. I don't know if you're interested in that at all.
It's
Again, I don't
Ravagers,
wanna cheat you out
veteran
of a
Arno.
learning opportunity, but that is something I brought along in case we want to use that.
So
That's
the problem we're...
Blaster.
Pretty much solo tanking it, yes. But sorry.
The
Crazy?
problem we're probably if we can get people to break the cast, that's fine.
Sorry, you're talking about Master?
The master cast.
Yeah. Oh.
We do.
I found that the stacks don't fall off in time in between the Reign of Pain phases. Because one of the strats I started using was shrouding the first one with the extended shroud, cloaking the second, and then after Reign of Pain, when Master comes down for the second time, the cast of the Ion Cutter
That's
came
right.
up literally
Ace, hello.
with 1 second left on the debuff, and I ate 20 stacks and instant died.
Yep, which is another indicator, however, that it shortens the phases, because it was never always like that.
I'm nervous. I never done this.
No, before 7.0, it was quite easy
High
to
five.
solo tank
Casperito.
Master. Now it is much more difficult. But I would argue that's actually part of the fun of this, because it my opinion, it really does require in at least one phase, maybe two, somebody to help out, right, and actually perform the mechanic as intended.
Yeah.
Which, I guess I'm a little bit more, I don't know, maybe I'm weird.
I volunteer Odie.
Well, I look at this as, I personally look at this as I'd rather have people do the mechanics and then use defensives as a last resort instead of. And again, it's generally my disposition on this. By the way, Ro, are you logged in? We're on Pumpside right now. I'm not sure where you're at here.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay. And then Castigear is joining us here.
1 sec.
This is Guild Run.
Is there a
Ace.
weekly for this place?
Yes. If we get past Master and Blaster, I'll be very happy. Hey, Xavier, since you're here, good to see you, by the way. Do you remember exactly, not generically, exactly the reason why at the beginning of 7.0 when RNG was clearing or trying to clear Master and Blaster, stealthing out was actually shortening the phases? Do you remember exactly why?
Yeah, so if you stealth out, they fixed it. You don't have to worry about that anymore, but at the beginning of 7. Yeah, they fixed it. So at the beginning of 7.0, there was an issue where when you stealthed out Master's Beam, it would actually just immediately go into Rain of Pain. Instead, what he's supposed to do, and they did fix it, so
Okay.
he does it
then
now. Yeah,
Crazy disregard what I just said then.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
he'll actually go and do like a couple basic attacks before he goes right into Rain of Pain. But yeah, stealthing it out actually made it a problem just because you.
I don't
had
know
less
anything
time to do
about
damage
that,
to
Ace.
Master, basically.
Yep. No, I'd explain that. Okay, so I am wrong then. So yeah, you can disregard what I just said. So if that's not an issue, that yeah.
When
let's
I
have some
speak,
fun,
they cannot
some fun
hear
here.
me, so
Cast your login in, and then
I'll
looks like Road just logged in.
unmute Discord
And then I'll be live streaming here in
when
just a
I
moment.
talk to them.
And yeah, then we'll be on our way. Surgeon, I don't know if you got my message, but yeah, we're gonna take the first aid here. Thank you for signing up, though. I mean, I thought we were gonna get enough for 16, but it just didn't quite get there, unfortunately.
Yeah, no worries. I was just gonna ask. I'm glad you said you're gonna live stream.
I will be
I mainly
healer.
wanted to see that if I didn't get a spot, because I think I would still be able to learn a lot just from watching you guys.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
And yeah, certainly. And before we start the live stream, at least on my end, I just wanted to ask everybody again if there's any questions on these first 2 or 3 fights. Please let me know. I think Master and Blaster is going to be the most. Thank you. Master and Blaster is going to be the most procky one for I hope obvious reasons. But I will say also that this is an opportunity to do well, not just get by and struggle. So let's hop in, please. Phase is set, and looks like Bethel just sent out the invite. So, or the summons, rather.
I haven't played this before. I tried looking the stuff on YouTube, but yeah, I just can't remember or catch what's going on the screen. I just really need to be there and experience it. I watched the Walk's guide. I try reading Marilyn's guide, and it's hard.
So I keep saying this as general advice. Anytime you look at old guides, even if it's even new guides, most people try to combine strategies and mechanics all in the same guide, which logically makes sense. You would want to read a mechanic, you talk about strategy to move on. The problem is it's extremely hard to maintain like that, right? As you go throughout the game, in many expansions, many changes in the game. In fact, what Xavier just said there, right? So a lot of people would say at the beginning of 7.0, like, oh, just use this old guide, and then they would proceed to simply execute. Always take strategies with a grain of salt if they are older guides, even somewhat recent guides, because your class might change, right? Your abilities might change, DCDs might change, the cooldowns of certain things will impact the frequency in which you can use certain things. So I would argue that a lot of the guides out there, even if they're a year old, just be very careful in like understanding that might have been also due to composition. It might have been something due to like a very, very specific tactical that maybe they changed, or for some reason maybe it's not even in the game anymore. There's also the fact that mechanics don't really change, which is a good thing, right? Mechanics in this game, I think it's a good thing. They don't change much, so oftentimes looking at Jedipedia, looking at the mechanics and seeing exactly what something says is probably your best bet in trying to derive some sort of strategy afterwards. Again, assuming you're looking at an old guide. So, no, I appreciate though, because honestly, looking at a guide, like a video, helps you just understand, oh, that's a cool new mechanic, I'm curious what that is, right? Instead of people freaking out about something kind of new and flashy in front of them. So what we have here is Spark. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
It would be nice if you can explain every boss, or at least what I need to do, because if I don't know, I'll just play it as it's a story.
Sure. So yeah, what we're going to look at here is Sparky. So Odie, you've never been in veteran mode Ravagers, but it's... Yep.
I don't think so. I'm looking through achievements now, but I don't know.
That's fine.
I'm really bad with this.
Is there anybody here who's also kind of new to this, or would like a refresher of the mechanics or strats?
Likewise, the only thing I've done here on Vet is surprisingly Torque. That's it.
Okay. Cool. What I'm gonna do here, give me a moment. Okay. So, cool, we have a DPS and we have a healer. So what we have here, left column are looking like tanks and healers, right column is the DPS. No particular reason. I mean, again, people have different preferred setups for that. What we're gonna do here is, Crazy, do you want to take first, or do you want me to?
I was gonna do the ads here.
Okay. What I was gonna rather recommend is, I don't have to talk about that part unless somebody wants me to talk about the tanking I'm gonna do. I don't think it's needed. I don't want to waste time. So if Crazy is going to grab ads, I'm going to grab Sparky. Basically what we want to do is nuke Sparky as fast as possible. When the ads pop out, swap to the ads. If you're a melee DPS, which we have 3 of them, it's probably a good idea that you don't drag the ads over to Sparky, because as you know, there's a big circle around Sparky. That circle means that any of the ads inside that circle will automatically default to Sparky's target, i.e. me. And every time Sparky's ads throw a debuff on, let's say, me or somebody else, that's 4%. That's 4% healing, or is it damage increase? It's damage increase.
Damage increase.
So actually, something that I was going to recommend, Crazy, not sure if you do it like this, but if an ad is not on me, you don't have to taunt it. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to end up wasting your taunts. It's okay that all the other DPS get like 5 or 6 or 7 stacks because they're really not the focus of any damage. The moment it's on me, try to grab them off of me and I'll try to call it out. As far as healing, just try to disperse a little bit, and this is going to be usually on 3 people. It's going to be on the the 2 tanks and then maybe 1 DPS if they get clobbered with conals. And because of that conal, I'm going to be trying to face Sparky in and out of the wall at various times, and I'll try to call that. The first thing that Sparky always does is a kick in front of her, so I'm going to pull her off to the left here, and then just start it like here. So anyways, ready check please. Okay, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Here we go.
Okay. So I'm going to flip her around, so melee DPS just be aware of this. Okay, shoulder throw over her shoulder, trying to keep her in place. There's 1 ad in there.
Yeah. Oh,
Good.
shit.
If the
other
DPS
one
could
is
help.
off. I'm gonna AoE taunt, Piggy.
That's fine. Yep.
AoE taunted.
Okay, I'll take her back. If DPS could help with the ads, that'd be great.
Working on it right now.
Perfect.
Oh, stunned.
So, in a progression team environment, usually you have 1 person assigned to sail the walls, or even 2, right? Maybe 2 people might help out with the ads. It can solve all very quickly and be a attendant. A little few ads are out here. Body slam. Okay. DPS, I'm gonna flip around a little bit.
I'm bringing an ad to the off tank.
Oh, Renee.
Yep. Everybody back in Moss. Now hopefully the DPS are noticing that we're really not moving much, and that's deliberate. Disperse a bit, disperse.
Sorry, Cass.
You got me twice.
Oh, where's he going? Oh, there you go.
Face again. Ooh, I'm gonna have a few bite marks here. Okay, hopefully we push her somewhat soon.
Nice.
Ads are out though, by the way, so DPS just be aware of that.
Body, whoops.
Ah,
Just
crap,
keep going.
that was my fault. I should have flipped around.
Oh,
I don't know if you want a single
that one just. I don't. I'm gonna run in an AoE.
or AoE.
You want
Yep.
me to take it out? No,
AoE?
that's fine.
Rampage, disperse, disperse. Okay. That was really close.
couldn't even stealth out in time.
This is different.
I have one item on me.
Harder than I... Well, I only played story, so...
Believe it or not, I probably would have died right after if that was on me, because I had 4 stacks of Delicious, or whatever it's called.
You set me up for sarcasm there, Iggy. Let's be careful.
So as soon as we wipe out the ads, let's all focus on the boss, please. After the ads are down.
Boss at?
Yep.
We're in burn.
Okay. Yep, we're in burn, so ignore the ads, please, and then everybody help burn the boss. Okay.
Gonna run in an AoE.
Yeah, if you want. Yep. Just make sure to use the defensive because they're gonna pounce on you. 1%. Okay, then we're gonna clean up here. All AoE taunt as well. Yep, so as soon as you taunt, they pounce, and that's Sorry, Ro, what'd you say?
Oh, sorry, I had one on me. I just said, let me bring this guy in.
Ah, yep. Yep. So, not that bad, just a matter of,
Ooh, what did you get? Emperor's Casino chip?
Yeah, those.
Doesn't everybody get one?
Everybody gets one from a boss, yeah. It's because of the night life event.
Oh. What is that delicious debuff, Iggy?
That's a, I want to say it's a 20% or 25% damage taken increase. It's a bit, give me a
I have
second,
no
I'll actually give you
idea,
an exact.
Dr. Ace. I don't know. This is like first time playing. I don't know what I need to do. I hope we're gonna get explanation when I get there. I will ask questions.
Guilty asshole. Fucking stupid.
Going well, Nick?
Oh shit. I thought I was muted. I'm on my honor mode playthrough in Baldur's Gate, and I just killed the bullet without him fucking going underground. I fucking hate fighting this thing.
Yeah, so basically that it's like a debuff. It's a bigger debuff, and if you keep getting it, it's very hard to mitigate because it lasts forever. But the best way to deal with it is honestly these days just to, I don't want to say ignore it, but just be aware that if you have to run away to get away from Sparky's, swipe, which applies it after she does Rampage, then that's usually the better play. It usually comes off on its own, and if it doesn't, then just a simple tank swap will suffice. But again, that's another reason why I actually recommend that whoever's grabbing the ads doesn't actively, you shouldn't feel compelled to always have a single ad on you all the time, right? If it's on somebody else, uh-oh.
Let me pull you up.
What's up? Okay.
I'm looking at my hotbar and not where I stepped.
If you, let's mop up the ones up front. Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you pull her up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh boy, I saw a running man right there. That doesn't make sense.
I recommend burning the droids and technician first.
That's the one I'm afraid of, Dr. Ace. I feel like I might beat the cows if that one fails.
We hiding right here?
Yep, you guys, let me... Yep, no, you can go. I just gotta do something really quick. 1 second.
Nope. Don't go. Come back.
Yes.
I'm coming.
No
We're getting ballsy.
peeking.
Oh my god, my screen is just freaking out.
Just fire everywhere. Yes.
No, I was getting like knocked in, and my screen was like jittering back and forth because it was clipping on something.
Why are we still in combat? Or are we?
We
No,
are.
we're not. Never mind. I just have my weapon out for no reason.
Crabs.
It's like the South Park episode, crab people, crab people. I don't know why that's a thing that's stuck.
Alright, we'll wait for E.
Okay.
So we're gonna run into the back.
Otherwise, there will be crabs.
Yep, I recommend running into the droid, focus on the droid, stack up on the droid, then annihilate everything in your path on the droid.
Are we good?
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
I press one button, do all the damage.
You slam spam?
Well, yeah, I accidentally had the wrong spec on last boss fight. I was still in my AoE one.
But for that ads group, you had the right one.
Yeah, for that I did. Right.
So, although this is something that I can almost guarantee we can pull and probably pull out of our ass, it would be a good idea to kind of put this out there as like... There's actually a lot of nuance to this fight. So the first thing I'm going to say is that if we can all imagine this room divided into 3 somewhat equal parts. Okay. Does everybody see this imaginary line right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does everybody see this imaginary line here? This one on the left side?
Yes.
So what I'm going to try to talk about, and you can kind of see it, it follows the ramp, like some of the images of the ramp here. So we have middle, right, and left. Wherever the highest threat person, usually a tank, is, when the ads are spawned, if it's center, right, or left, that is where the ads will go. So because of this, it is in our best interest to pull off to a side when we begin and force the ads to go to that same side. What we also have is a distinction between the volley. Okay, some of you might remember that from story mode where it's the circle that lasts forever, it seems like. The volley will sit there for a long time. And again, all that is actually just reticles that are targeting the ground, and the ship behind us actually launches into the air. So there's a volley that occurs, and volley will be useful for any time there's a tank that wants to grab the ads and pull them into the volley. There's also the mass barrage. Now the mass barrage has a cadence to it, and I apologize if this makes very little sense, but it's almost like a dance. Okay, to this cadence, you see one reticle go down, second reticle, then they fire. Third reticle goes down, fourth reticle goes down, then they fire. And then the fifth reticle goes down, then it fires itself. That is actually the cadence that you see on the ground. So because of that, I'm going to teach everybody a little trick. In order to effectively dodge the mass barrage mechanic, let's say we have our ranged DPS out here in the DPS marker. Let's say we pull. The healers would be, let's say, more so to the middle, and then the melee DPS are all surrounding Bulo, okay? And then tanks are facing away from the center at about a 90-degree angle so that we don't get shot by the shotgun to the face every time. Let's say we pull and it's just like this. Again, we're not going to pull like this, but let's say in the middle of the fight we are. I'm going to take, for example, this heal marker. Let's assume it's Odie. I'm going to pick on him for a second. So, Odie, let's say you get mass barrage. So the cadence that I talked about, where the reticle goes 1, 2, then they fire, 3, 4, then they fire, 5, then it fires. What that means is, and I think Bethel's almost demonstrating here, you could actually stay in place for the first 2, move out for the second 2, as in the second set, which is 3 and 4. When after the 4th reticle goes off, you go back to the first one, let the 5th drop, and then you go back to the DPS marker, right, waiting for the 5th to fire, and then you go back to basically to your home base, right, to your
Are those the
start.
purple circles?
Yes. So that's what
Okay.
I'm trying to explain.
Bluish, but yeah.
Blue, more
Yes,
blue, yeah.
yep.
Okay.
The mass barrages, again, and this might help, because what it means is if you can time your movements, we don't have to cover this entire area with mass barrage. That's how people usually die and get really flustered. But realize that if you just take your time, count, you see 1, 2, move, 3, 4, move, 5, move. It's like that. So if you guys want to try it, by all means. One thing I will do actually is slightly move after the first volley just to see 2 circles, because if you stand on the same spot, it's sometimes hard to see that there's 2 circles under you, or 2 reticles that have not fired. A lot of people misinterpret the circles on the ground as like electricity. It's not. They're just targeting reticles, and they intermittently fire from the back. So what we're going to do here is, what I'm actually going to recommend is everybody pile over here to the right. Okay, this is what we used to do years ago. Everybody pile over here, please. If you are DPS or healer, doesn't matter. And we're going to force the first set of ads to go over here, and force the first volley to be over here, so that we can actually force the first set of ads to almost instantly die. Why we're starting on the far right side here? Because one of you is going to get a volley. I don't know who. It's not going to be a tank. It's definitely going to be a non-tank. And so the recommendation is, as we pull, obviously the DPS have to run in, but if we start on this side, we force the ads this way, and whoever gets the first volley, throw it about here on this DPS marker to the right there, okay? And then that'll be where the first ads spawn, okay? After that, basically you can go into your positions, rotate
I'm very
around the room,
nervous right now.
and then we'll try to coordinate as far as tanking goes who has what. So
Do you want us to wait for the volley before we run in, or just run in and run out when it happens?
As melee DPS, you want to run in, do as much damage as possible. If you have a volley, then run it out. So, I hope that makes sense. So
Yeah, I don't think I've ever melee DPS this one, so.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Good question. So let's do a ready check here, and then we'll pull from the side here and then go from there. I'll take the right hand if you want to take the left hand, Crazy. As
sure,
in, yeah. Okay. Good
And
deal.
we're just gonna burn taunts, right?
Yes. No.
just to
I
get-
need to make sure. If I want to pull the ads here, I need to make sure I have the last taunt. So, in order to force the ads over here.
Okay, so I'll taunt first then.
Yeah. And then I can taunt maybe 8 seconds after repull ish.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Alright. Pulling. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Taunting over here.
DPS here, you want to stand
And ads will
behind
be
him?
it. Okay. Pirates are here. Put a volley there on the ads, please, if you can. There we go. Look at that. Efficient. So as tanks, we want to back up just slightly because if those Exonium cards hit the DPS, they hurt.
What damage type are those carts?
Elemental, internal. It's hard to... Yeah, that's why it hurts so much.
I'll pop a resilience.
Okay, mid-right,
for the next
please.
one.
Mid-right. Yep, that's a good... That is a good application for it. Mass barrage here, so here we go. 1 circle, 2 circle, move. 3 circle, 4th circle, move. 5th circle, and you move.
Oh, he was looking
Oh
at
no!
me. Shit.
Okay. Mid-left there. So what I'm going to recommend that you do, Crazy, is actually move a little bit farther past that imaginary line. This is kind of the awkward one. Yeah. Oh no!
Oh dear. I used my my res on
Nope,
Bethel.
just res and move on. Yep, just res and move on. Okay, it's going to alternate between a few people, so
You want me
be
to?
aware of that.
Alright, I got
on one
taunt.
side, or?
Yep, good. There's a volley out there. Yep, good deal.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna actually pull them this way for a second. One circle.
2, move. 1. 2, move. 1, move.
Ooh, these exodium carts hurt.
Oh, there.
I'm taunting, you're low.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be both of us here. So as long as we're about separating ourselves a bit. There we go. Okay, disperse a little bit for those.
Oh dear, I dropped the reticle right in the middle there, my bad.
That should be fine.
Okay, pirates. I can go up here and try to taunt them.
I've got a few on me, I can...
Hi, Casperito, you fixed it.
There we go. Oh, that one just...
What was it?
Mid-right? Mid-right? Oh, exodium carts there on you, crazy. So that's always going to be on the top threat whenever they come out.
And there we go.
So, something to consider.
Can I not taunt this? Oh, there it goes.
Do you guys see how it's firing from the ship? So that circle is not constant damage. It's just whenever you get hit with the volley there. So something that, again, it's been years since I've actually like gone into this terribly in detail because it's usually kind of easier. Again, maybe it's the gear, maybe it's just how the thing is scaled.
You got your
there's actually 2
all
conditions
accounts
in which you want to do a tank swap. The first is after
nice.
one of the tanks receives the exodium carts, right? Because so then you can kind of relieve the other tank of getting constantly bombarded. And it's also for the fact that whenever you get the exodium cutter as a tank, you want to move away, right? And you were doing that. It was good. Not really complaining. I'm just pointing out one condition. The second condition is actually, so you know how you got closer to the edge there, the ad spawned. In an ideal world, you being the closest would mean that you would AoE taunt those ads to force them on you, and then I would single taunt Bulo to make sure again we split the damage like that. So that's another reason why we would do a tank swap of sorts.
Cuddle up. Yeah.
I will try, Dr. Ace.
It was. I saw him. Like, I'm ranged. I want to hit him.
So on that last fight, not bad. I mean, definitely some hiccups here and there, but
it's
yeah, not
metaphysical
not bad, really.
mender.
I do want to
for
ask,
Sage,
though,
it's different.
So as far as torque is concerned, there's a lot of nuance here, and at least I think there is. And the way I'd like to propose a strategy, I don't know if everybody's done it like this before. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but I have a very particular way of doing it. But if done properly, it works out very, very well. The first thing I'm going to do is tactically use the fact that we have 4? We have 3 reflects in here, which makes one of the mechanics in here easy.
What can you reflect?
Dangerous fire device.
Dangerous fire device.
Oh, that's a lot of
which saves a ton of uptime, which again is one of those considerations of composition. This composition should make this fight fairly easy in terms of that one thing. Now, let's talk about some of the basics. Your question, do you think you would... So the reflect does not go back on torque. It actually kills the DFD without really anybody needing to focus it, if that makes sense. Which you could think of that as an offset with the DPS that's required and all the God, why can I think of it? Deterrents. Thank you. The deterrents are out there. So let's talk about existing mechanics, right? Torque will jump to the nearest console, just like in story mode. There's fire, just like in story mode, and there's a shoots lasers, just like in story mode. Here's the difference. Everything hurts much more. There are dangerous fire devices just like in story mode, but they hurt almost instantly. When they enrage, it's a one-shot. We only need 3, right? 3 of these consoles to take down the ship, not all 4. So it's one more job to do. And there's a special mechanic that pops out of each of those consoles. You guys kind of see to the right and to the left of the console, like it's on top of the console. Those are actually little turrets that pop out. They are called deterrents. They are single target force tech kind of damage that kind of continuously hits you. It is tempting to use a defensive for those, but I would argue maybe not. There are other times in which you want to use defensive, like getting out of fire. There's also the fact that we have cleanses that are required here. So the cleanses will need to be done by the healers. I tend to favor the method where it's the healer's responsibility, and then the person who has the ability to use a CC break, they use that at their discretion if the healer is slow. And the reason why I prefer that instead of like they automatically use their CC break first is that eventually there's going to be a point at which the healer has to do it anyways, okay? And so I'd rather err on the side of having the healer do it and then having an emergency break, CC break, instead of the opposite. So healers, I think it's also in story mode, but it's less pronounced. Maybe it's like once you see it in the story mode, but it's a little icon that looks like shackles.
Okay.
And it'll appear as a cleansable debuff on any of the DPS. I don't remember. Can it go on healers? I don't think it can go on
DPS. No, just DPS.
I've never had it as a tank.
Yep. And the purpose of this is when they're shackled, they can't get out. When then, of course, there's fire. I believe there's going to be 2 at a time. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Cheers. Thank you, Rina.
There should be 2 at a time?
Yes.
I think the first one might be a single that goes out, but then it's always 2 at a time.
So my recommendation is going to be healers. I don't know how you want to break out the right column in the group in the ops frame.
I just maybe frames around. So
Just-
Oh, you did?
Up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the recommendation
great.
is
Thank you.
one of you will get a column, and then the scenario where let's say you have 2 in the same column, choose who's top and who's bottom. So Ro and Odie, which one, if it's in the same column, which one would you want?
What do you mean?
You mean like who to prioritize?
Yep.
So basically, cleanse if the dots are, or not the dots, the stuns are in the separate columns, then you each get your own column. But if they both come in the same column, one of you has to cleanse the top person, the other one has to cleanse the bottom person.
Gotcha. I'm going to choose Cass simply because he's a gunslinger.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Who's that bottom? Okay.
No,
Bottom.
so like Bethel and Maddie, if both of those 2 get
And
the debuff at the same time, who's got what?
I gonna cleanse top.
Cass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's just. You said you cleanse top?
Yeah, and you cleanse bottom. And the same thing if
for
both at
both.
the same time appear on the right side, I'm gonna also go for
Okay.
top and you go for bottom.
I'll get Cass and Wink. Gotcha.
It's also helpful if we know we're shackled, if we call it out for the healers too.
Maybe, but by that time you call it out and they react,
Yeah.
it's too late. Healers need to be much more proactive than it is in story mode, because unlike story mode where the fire tickles, here it'll actually kill you in short order.
Yeah, like 2 GCVs.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Wow.
Calling your name will help, but healers should not be dependent upon that.
Just to make sure with my healer partner, that's only if they appear on the same side. If they both appear left or both yeah. Otherwise you cleanse your side, I cleanse my side. Yes.
So it sounds like Ro's getting bottom, Odie's getting top if they're in the same column. So what we're also going to look at here is how do we handle the DFDs? Here's what I'm going to recommend. As far as tanking is concerned, I'd like to pull, and then we pull the boss somewhat to the middle of the room. For those who don't know, the shoots lasers actually is about the same distance, front to back, in that sort of
Rene.
distance. So we can actually force the DFD, we can force the shoot lasers to come a little bit closer. The DFD will always appear either to the right or to the left of Torque. It's almost like he's dropping it to his right as to his left. So just be aware of that too. I'm going to pull down here, to this position here, and then I'm going to force the first kick, and we're going to hold Torque to the front right there. We want to blow up the front right console. Okay. I guess, does anybody have any questions as to how or why we're doing this? Front right console, just to be very clear as to which one. Which one is?
What do you mean, Rene?
I do actually have a question about the consoles because I've never done them or even seen them done in story mode. To be honest.
That's okay.
Like, just what's the purpose? That's all.
Yeah. So, because we have another mechanic I haven't talked about yet. In the back here, there are 2 consoles. Each console, you can summon a repair droid, just like in story mode, because unfortunately story mode is so borked, nobody cares about this mechanic, even though it is in story mode, but nobody does it. So what that does is there's a repair droid that can go out there and help repair said console, which is most likely going to be needed here, because of... Again, if we get 3 consoles that are broken by him, then we go down with the ship instead of 4. So the reason why we're breaking deliberately the nearest consoles to this we're breaking the ship consoles, the control consoles nearest these over here, these repair drones, is just so we reduce the likelihood that somebody accidentally hits them. They show up as enemies, so it's very easy to dot spread to them, to accidentally hit them, and kill them. They have very little HP. So by deliberately forcing the front right, what we're going to do then, and I hope this makes sense here in a moment, we're going to be bringing Torque from the right immediately to the left. So crazy if you look at this over here, right? As soon as you get kicked, pull him over to the left. Obviously, there's going to be a point at which we tank swap, and I'm sure you know when that is. What's going to happen then is all the DPS, as soon as you see the deterrents pop up, I'd like for you all to start killing the deterrents on the front left, okay? The front left console, and working our way clockwise. Why do I say clockwise? Because then we can stop the last console we have to kill, or we have to remove the deterrents from, is the front right. Why do we do that? Because as soon as Torque destroyed that front console, we're going to need one of the healers, ideally, to click on this console here, the one on the right side of the room, right, matches on the right side over here, to summon that repair droid to repair the ship's console. So
I don't like it. I don't like this.
What I recommend is which one of you want to do it?
I'll give it a shot because I've never done it before, or unless, I don't know, do you want Odie to do it because I've never done it before?
But I've never done it before, so I will learn from your mistakes.
Okay, fair enough.
So, Ro, what we're going to do, and again, we can all help out, call this out, as soon as the first pop-up, as soon as the first rampage occurs from Torque hitting that thing, right, the Wookiee Rage, basically you're going to call it right away and then just get out of the way.
Okay.
We're all going to be to the left, and then again, all the DPS are going to be helping out almost together. I know that if you're in like more of a team environment, where eventually you can maybe have one person stand Torque the entire time.
I don't know what that means.
I'm going to recommend that all the DPS just nuke the ads as they go, as you go across clockwise. So now we're staying on the left side of the room, right? Do the same exact thing except mirrored. We get blown up from the Wookiee Rage from left on to right. What that means is all the DPS, when the deterrents pop up, start on the right side, front right, and work your way counterclockwise, such that the console, the ship console that we need to repair, is the last thing that you are targeting. There's a misconception that those deterrents will damage the repair droids, and they do not. Okay, so we really don't care. We don't care about the deterrents hitting the droids. We care about the droids surviving and repairing the ship systems. I'm going to guess that we only need 2 successful repairs in order to ignore practically a lot of other things and then just push torque. Okay. In some groups, I think at the start of 7.0 with our gear at the time, I think it was 3 if my math was right back then. So just because of how the timing is and enrage and all that good stuff. The last bit is going to be talking about tactics. I'm going to recommend that we have a very clear order of who's going to reflect what. Can I recommend that, let's see, Adriel, can you get the first reflect on the first dangerous fire device? And then Wink, can you get the second on the second?
That's good.
Okay, and then I will be back up.
Will it just target me, or I just have
the dangerous fire device is just simply that circle on the ground with fire. You have to walk into it.
Walk into it and pop my cooldown? Okay.
You specifically reflect. Yep.
Okay.
So, okay.
I already forgot the first
as far
half.
as the priority goes, the priority is going to be generally this. Shoots lasers is always top priority. It's a massive amount of damage. Somebody can body block, by the way. It does encounter that, so tanks can try to do that, but it'll kill them very quickly. We then have
on our team, whoever's not on torque is body blocking the shoots lasers.
Okay, if the shoots lasers get killed quickly, then it shouldn't be a big problem. So this is a fight where there's a whole lot of DPS priority swapping, right? So shoots lasers is top priority. The DFDs are a priority, but due to the reflect, we can somewhat remove that from the priority system. Again, they're going to be a priority. So by the way, if for whatever reason, cast, if we have a DFD up and it's not going down, most likely you'll need to swap to it and help DPS it as a ranged. I mean, the DPS, they run the risk of dying to it because it's about like a 3.5, or it's just under 4 meters of range on that thing. So it's a big circle. The next priorities are deterrents. The deterrents can actually spawn a second time, so they can stack. So they are a priority in the sense that you don't have to swap to them right away, but if you are slow at clearing them, it will become a problem. It's a very clear way to snowball. And almost in a weird way, the last priority is torque. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to the best of our ability to get as much uptime as possible on torque by, again, using the positions that we're dragging him throughout the room in order to soak up a lot of the damage. I don't know if you want to do that, Crazy. I'm going to try to do that, but again, to a certain extent. I know that torque going across the whole room can lead to problems where he's going to root himself and do the Wookiee Rage in a wrong spot. So I typically take him to maybe 2 consoles at most.
Yeah, I always try and keep him near a console. Just one additional thing. Our best time for DPS is right at the start. So generally it's best raid-wise Adrenals right at the beginning.
Yep. Can you just remind me just one more time real quick about the repair droids?
Yeah.
So when
he's going to do Wookiee Rage and smash a console in front of us.
Yes.
Tank is going to pull torque away from that console, and the first one, you're going to go to this. See back here where I'm putting this the sealer marker? This console lights up. It's actually lit up throughout the whole fight, but just be careful so you don't do it too early.
Yeah.
It always has to be after the console that the torque destroys is blown up. Then call this thing here. It's like, what, a 3-second, 4-second channel maybe?
Okay.
And then just let it go. You don't have to do anything else. That droid goes to the nearest broken console.
Gotcha.
And hopefully none of the DPS kill it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll try
got it. Thank you.
Just make sure you're very vocal when you call it so that DPS know to not smash.
So for this one, usually the timing for the first one is you don't actually want to call it as soon as Wookiee Rage is done, because almost immediately after that happens, a shoots laser will spawn. So after the shoots laser is killed, then something.
You're not wrong, but I think in recent history we've been just body blocking one of the shots, because by the time one shot goes off, it's
Okay, so as long as we block it, then that's fine.
Yep. One shot's gonna go out anyways, and I figured, well, we're gonna be there anyways with everybody's full health. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Okay.
Like if we were to really time this out perfectly, but I'd also like to err on the side of like just getting it done out of the way and then not have it overlap with the shackles mechanic. Because that's something else too, is if you wait too long, then the shackles come out. Yeah. Okay, guys.
All right.
Yep. Okay, it's okay. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Raid whites if you got him.
Okay, I will be kicked here momentarily. Okay, shoots. Burn the shoots. Okay, I'm gonna go to this here. I'm gonna get kicked. Take spot, please.
DFT.
Yep.
On it.
I think that's Adriel first. And we're gonna get
Where do I stand at? In the
DFT. Yep.
Oh, except I was in the DFT. Oh no, I was shackled. Never mind.
Here.
Right, standing in it.
Working rage.
Wait, you said you.
And call the ad, please.
All
Or call
right.
the drug. Yep. Okay. Now here we have deterrence. Please help with the deterrence. Shifts as well.
DFT.
Oh.
Oh, that's fire.
Am I missing
Thanks, Bob.
shackles?
It's the white-ish colored debuff, not the one on crazy right
Okay.
now, but
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if I was.
Are we... Okay.
Hold on. My bad. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
all right.
Shoots. Okay, let's try to call it Odie on the left side, please. Call it. There's another DFT though.
Violin and
Clicking.
shackles.
Oh, got it. My bad.
Did you want to summon the... I hope so. I summon the droids.
Thank you.
Let's move him to the right. Move him to the right.
Repair
shit.
droid is down.
Moving.
We are taking a while in the deterrence here, by the way.
Oh, that's
DFT.
a lot of fire.
DFT.
Okay. Crazy might want to bring him to the forward here. Here we go. We're down. Oh no, that's 2. Okay. Let me just take him here. Oh dear. So here's what I'm looking at. We are slow on the deterrence. Let's just stuck this here because I don't think we're gonna come back from these. So just so we're clear as to what's happening. And then again, it's gonna take a few pulls for us to get the timing of this because these are asynchronous phases. They will not be the same type of thing happening every phase. It's set up in such a way that it is 100% predictable, by the way, but it's not intuitive, right? Because they are very asynchronous every time. Trust me, I mapped this out when this was new content. I mapped the whole thing out on like a time-based spreadsheet, and I went through every mechanic exactly as it went through, and it was kind of detailed. Anyways, what we're looking at is DPS need to I hope everybody understands what they're reflecting now, right?
Yep.
The dangerous fire device which occurs left or to the right of torque when it drops. Second, DPS need to be swapping to those ads and killing them the first time clockwise, the second time counterclockwise. So just to be very clear, the first ad that I recommend going on is like the left one. Sorry, the left one with the DPS marker, and then working around the room. If you guys work as a team, it gets through all this really, really quickly. Then we remove we remove everything from the board, and again, in the first set, the last ad that you, last deterrent that you kill is going to be this healer marker. Okay. Some of you might have the ability to spread to the nearby consoles.
Oh, thank God I was stealthed.
Oh my god. Whoops.
I saw that.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, it happens.
But is there any, I guess, question or concern regarding this so far?
Yes. Aside from that one repair droid I missed, thank you, Odie, for getting that. I feel like I missed something because Bethel and Adriel died really fast. I feel like I missed something.
That may have been the shackle.
Yeah, okay. See,
That's
the thing, I didn't see it. That's the problem.
That's the white
is your
debuff,
ops
yeah?
frame
Maybe
set
I
up?
just... I'm sorry?
How is your ops frame set up? Like, are the debuffs really big?
Yes. Yes, they are. Yeah. I must have. That must have just been like pure carelessness if I missed it. Sorry about that.
But again,
To be fair, I think I stood in a lot of fire, but even without the shackle, that's still.
Okay, let's give it another try unless there's any questions about mechanics or tactics here. Cards up, Sims, drill vet packs. We won't. Yeah, we'll have our raid wides up again here in a moment, so please prep them. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, let's go. Shoots. Okay, I'm gonna get kicked. Thanks, Swap. Watch for the DFD there. Adriel, you're up first.
Yeah, you got it. Yep.
Oh, I'll get in there here.
I'm shackled.
Oh, on the left side.
Next one.
Yeah.
And my
Alright.
res is not quite back yet. And I got the. I'm calling repair droid.
Shoots lasers. There we go. Help with the shoots, please.
Oh, geez, a lot of fire.
Tank swap soon.
Oh. There's fire going in, Wink.
Tank swap.
Deterrence, guys. What's going on?
I'm shackled. No, I did mine.
Ooh.
We're gonna get
Reviving.
in 5 seconds. Wookiee Rage. Okay. Odie, can you call yours, please, on the left side? Okay. Shoots lasers here.
Using left console.
I'm dead.
I got you. Oh, maybe that's. Oh dear.
Oh, this is gonna be hurting.
I'm up.
Take swap, please.
I got him, yep.
Oh, that's a lot of fire.
That's a lot of fire.
Man, there's a whole bunch more of those.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay. That's good. Let's stuck it here. Let's just stuck it.
Yeah, if you pop a Saber Reflect on those fire devices, it kills them, so.
Yeah, I had the wrong ability talented. My bad.
Oh, you mad dashed rather than.
Yep.
Alright, after this I might switch to a ranged, but we'll need it on Master Blaster anyway, so.
I know that,
I'm dead.
so something else to think about, and I'm glad that we've gone through this a few times. If the DFD is not killed and it's in front, usually it'll be because of our positioning. If it's in front of these consoles, then healers will have to wait a little bit. Okay, because the dangerous fire device will actually kill that droid if it crosses it. So that's another reason why, if let's say, you know, Wank or Adriel, if you guys do not kill your DFD, you need to call it out. Oh shit, we're in combat.
Do I have to stuck again?
I did.
Crap.
Hello, Salty. Hello.
Yeah.
If we all stuck and then just wait to release.
Exhaustion zone.
Wow, this is a very slow exhaustion zone.
I know, right?
Well, you're a tank.
I only have almost 500,000 health.
Yeah. Just wait till everybody sucks and then.
It wouldn't let me stuck.
Yeah, you just
Yeah, go
find
in the
the
water in the exhaustion zone.
Is anybody who's still alive in combat right now? So
Okay, area start.
Nobody else is in combat? Okay.
Yeah, I am alive, but not in combat.
Good.
That was weird. I just had to phase in. I had to go through the door.
Oh, weird.
Needs, do you want me to be on the right console and you can be on the left?
I just need to work on like actually getting it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's going to really change anything at this point. I think there's a few other issues I'm seeing. We need to get our reflex down. We need to make sure we are clearly attacking the deterrents when they pop out. Hopefully all the DPS understand again exactly which one we're doing and in what order and why we're going clockwise and counterclockwise. Again, whatever.
All alone on them.
Yes. Yeah, we need a lot more help on that. Most of the time, if you guys are just barreling down on torque and, you know, oblivious to everything else, that's usually a bad thing. There's only a handful of times in which you're actually going to be just exclusively on torque throughout the fight. It's a really good idea. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess. Yeah, a lot of times you gotta swivel yourself around a bit, too. Instead of me talking, any questions? Anything else? Clarifications?
Was I doing anything wrong? Was everything okay?
It's hard for me to tell because there's so much stuff going on. I don't know exactly if I don't know if you're fast or slow on the cleanses. Of all the things that are really critical for healers, cleanses are probably the most critical. So if you feel like you were doing that, then it's good. If you're slow, then, you know, you'll work on it and get, you know, used to the timing of it.
I need to be faster, but I'm not slow. I'm just like medium, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. And the last thing I'm going to point out is that if anybody gets something on them, if they get a shackle, it's not a bad idea to call out your name, but also remember you have your own CC break. I recommend using that as a last resort to make sure if there is a fire underneath you and you're still shackled, you get out of there. So just throwing it out there.
Do the shackles stop at some point?
No.
No.
When the boss's health hits 0.
Correct.
Okay. And you want raid buff at the start?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I swear you desync on every pull.
Okay.
Thank you. For me? Yeah.
Wow. Xavier used to have that all the time.
I just see Torque moving around. That's it.
I see nothing.
Oh wow, that's on fire there.
Oh.
Got him?
Oh god.
There's going to be a DFT in the group there. Careful, DFT there, Adriel. There we go. Oh, I guess I did get a shackle. That's funny.
Yeah.
How did you get a shackle?
I don't know.
Calling the droid.
Shoot lasers, please. Shoot lasers.
DFT.
That's a lot of fire.
Hey guys, there's a shoots out. There we go. Now deterrence.
Got one. Hold on. Getting this.
Yep, DFD, perfect.
And got it.
Haunting.
Oh yeah, that's swap.
We have 18 seconds before he starts hitting again.
Adriel shackled.
Oh, there's a on Adriel.
Got it.
Shoots lasers.
He's going to do Rookie Rage here.
We're behind on
So Odie, if you can call yours on the left, please. Yep, shoots are up, guys.
Yeah.
Shoots are up.
I have the debuff.
I'm gonna. Adriel, are you up for this DFT here?
Yes, I'm coming.
Droid
Or
summoning.
someone
the DFT
I can get the next one now. Is
Shoots, please. Oh, somebody needs to get on that really quickly. Careful for the AoEs on this. Looks like it died. Yep. We killed the... Yeah, we killed it. DFD.
That's a lot.
I got it.
Alright, Wing will get next.
Wookie Rage.
Oh, fuck.
Ro, could you please call yours on the right side?
Shoots lasers.
I still have the debuff. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll need someone else to call.
I cannot.
Swap.
Actually.
Tank swap.
Yep. I just realized something.
Reviving.
Thank you.
Working on fire. Stand by. Oh, stand by. And fire done.
So I think this is going to be where we...
It's boss, or is he about to destroy our
he's about to
console?
destroy. I apologize. So I just realized I totally screwed up the strategy that I normally employ.
Well, at one point we should probably just switch to the boss, but...
Yes. That was 25%. But actually,
We
here
did
we go.
better. We did better this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So actually, what I was going to change here is we're actually going to have a tank in the rotation for the consoles. I just realized that. So I apologize for that. What I should have said was the healers are getting the right side, and the tanks are getting the left side. I'm not sure if you guys do it like that, Crazy, but there is timing such that it actually works out fairly well, that a tank is able to perform that on the left side.
You mean calling the repair droid?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think the usual tactic to get by this guy these days is in fact just to repair one and then focus him down.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's what we
one?
do. Yeah, we only repair one, and we don't even attack the little zappers on the consoles.
It's funny.
I don't know what they're called.
Tamper deterrent devices.
I think we're going to need 2, to be honest, just because of our DPS output.
Well, I don't know. If I were focusing on the boss, I'd have more, but...
Yeah, like we ignore the zappers completely. They just damage the healers got to deal with. As tanks on swaps, we typically AoE taunt instead of single taunt, just to try and hold more of those little zapper things.
Okay. My only reason why I don't do that is in case there's a repair droid floating around. I could try. They usually shouldn't be one up all the time though, so.
No.
They're
responsible repaired and...
So just to confirm, we're not going to bother with those the zappers that come up then?
No, I would for the first round, to be honest, because I don't know how many If you don't do it for the first, there's going to be 3 sets at the very end, at least 3 sets.
The reason I asked
handle that.
No, the reason I asked is I'm like, okay, do I want to switch my spec? Okay, got it. Same binge.
Let's try this here. Okay, ready check please.
So
So the only difference is it'll be both the right side, Odie and Ro. So Ro will get the first one. I think it might be you, Crazy, get the second one here. And then Odie, you'll get the, well, actually no, we don't need that because if we're only doing 2.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I was just not paying attention to the button.
Do you want second one to be me or tank?
Third one is you, Odie.
Let's see. Let's gauge where we're at. If we need a third one, then we'll call it. Then you could be that, Odie. But if not, then we could just keep burning. It really depends on how much we're putting into torque here.
Okay.
By the way, our DPS have been all over the place because of the differences of execution of these mechanics.
Yeah, I'll help Little with telekinetic blitz.
Gas, are you ready?
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry, I thought
Everybody also please just double check your ability tree and your gear, make sure everything is set up, the correct tactical, the correct gear, the correct ability mods, all that good stuff.
Well, technically I should probably be in deception for this fight, but I don't know it, so...
Fine. Okay, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, shoot lasers. Here we go, kick.
That's fire.
Tank pop.
Come on. Was that a bad?
DFD. Adriel, you got it?
A minute.
I got you, Wink.
Thank you.
Oh, shackled.
Shit.
He's a raging.
Ooh, okay, I got the first.
Call the first one.
Repair
Thank you. Perfect. Yep. Shoots. DFD?
Fire goes, I'll take yep. Hear that. Going in.
Swap.
All right, it's down.
Madeline shackled.
Got Maddie.
Shoots.
Lasers.
Crazy, are you able to get the next one soon?
Yep. Is it? Oh,
Okay.
there it goes.
Right now, please.
Shoots laser has to
Shoots
die
laser?
first.
No, just call it now. It should die before now and then.
Called. Here comes the droid.
DFD though. Oh shit. Hopefully it'll get it.
Maddie, gotcha.
I just leapt into it.
Oh dear.
Oh, the droid.
It's there. Yeah,
Take
it's
full.
on.
Reviving.
I got shackles. Oh no, I don't. What is that?
To turn.
locking.
Shall we want to start
That's
over
the
here?
Let's focus boss at this point. He's 20% or 27%, I suppose.
Oh nice.
Oh god.
Oh, that's a lot of fire.
Yeah, goodness.
Oh, why can't it?
Oh,
Oh dear.
Get in the next fire. Get in this fire. Get in this fire. Oh, I just got knocked out. Stand by.
Yeah, if we just focus boss, we should be okay here. I'm gonna AoE taunt and
shackled.
reflect these.
No, I'm not. I'm stuck. Never mind.
You were. I got
No,
you.
you were shackled.
Oh, I was. Okay, sorry.
Thank you.
Focus boss, please. Boss is gonna do one more.
Oh, this will
dear.
be
That just
the
dropped.
last one. We just missed it.
Oh.
Sorry.
I do not have a
Yeah, you
res.
guys
I'm
got it.
sorry.
Yeah, it's almost dead.
No, that's fine. He's got 100k.
Nice. Hey,
Oh.
great job.
Squeeze.
Kill the
Bring out
deterrent.
dead.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
swap to swap to ranged.
yeah, so much
Oh.
fire.
If you thought that was hard, that was
Wait till
easy.
Master Blaster. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Now we've done the easy
Go.
part.
Twitch chat says we're gonna need few nights to get that one.
Yeah.
I'm I'm only laughing because it's the fact that you could ignore. Wow, I didn't realize we
Oh,
could.
yeah. Well,
just
I mean, if
one.
you do the
I thought it
math,
was
if you
gonna be two.
if you repair one console, you have 215 seconds to kill him. Between 4 DPS, that's under 20k
Yeah.
per DPS. That's what I mean. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
so
Yeah, my team. We don't even. We just ignore those zappers. If they die, they die.
Yeah.
We have like 3 fucking gunslingers.
I know. Oh yeah, so you can't see any fire.
Oh, it's so hard.
It's
there's
fires
fire.
everywhere.
Quit your
I used to
bitching.
play sharpshooter
Okay.
on it back in the day.
It's all your fault, Castigear. Can't see a thing.
Yep.
Okay, this fight actually reminds me of a couple in Final Fantasy 14. When I watched the video, I was like, oh, this is very similar mechanics.
But
So
wait,
how do you want to
there's more.
tank
yeah.
Iggy?
Make him do all the work on Blaster.
I'll be right back in a moment. I'll be right back and get some more coffee.
Yeah, I can probably do that. I don't mind it, but at the same time, my only caution here is just to remind everybody that this is, I think, abnormal. If like you're just starting out and trying to learn this, obviously those who have done it a lot, they progged it a lot, they'll be at that point where they're comfortable. Admittedly, I've done it a while, so I'm not going to say I'm going to be perfect. No guarantees on that. But yeah, I can tank Blaster. And as far as Master, go ahead. Sorry.
Make sure you check your tree. There's 2 things you need. This bad boy learned that the hard way.
Yeah. So let's see here. Let me double check this.
There's 2 things that he needs in his skill tree to get the ability to not get knocked back.
Yeah, isn't it War Stalker and something else? I don't remember.
Give me a second
Yeah.
here.
Bad boy learned that the hard way when he was subbing in for Faraday one night.
I'm not sure what the second thing is. Just
I
gonna
don't
spec
know.
in a Blitz, but yeah. This is actually the fight. It's gonna sound really sad, but this is the fight where if I mitigate too well, I don't. Like, it doesn't work. Which is just due to the like taking damage from Force Leap. Like Force Leap will not come back on if I mitigate everything. Like if my defense is really high for some reason. So our fair share of wipes were because of that too. I was off by a second. So anyways, yeah, I will deal with that.
Oh, we got a Bethel I can drag a beam through.
Yeah.
I spec'd into a range because we don't really want 3 melee on this one.
No.
Okay. Wink, are you back?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Let me just do a ready check to see if everybody's here and they're ready. I just want to make sure before we go through this. Okay, first thing, Blaster's conal is massive. It'll kick whoever is in it to the other side of the room. We have an imaginary line here separating these two sides. Think about these as 90-degree conals, okay? So my job is going to be pointing approximately from about here, okay? And I need to make sure everybody is not in this zone like so. You can cut the room in about an imaginary line. One half is like this. The other line is about like this, okay? Does everybody see that 90 degrees of a conal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, thanks, Bethel. Yes?
We should not go there, yes. Only tank.
Only tank.
Correct.
Okay.
So, with that in mind, we are going to have a few people nestled in a crack, and let's see here. Let's look at our composition here. So, what I normally recommend is the following. One healer is going to stand about right here. One DPS is going to stand right here. And another DPS is going to stand right here. I recommend we use the off stream to our advantage. I apologize, I'm going to move things around a little bit here.
Okay, nobody needs raid frames to stay the same. We haven't got a merc.
So, as far as Adriel, if you could be on the double DPS marker on like his right butt cheek, and Wink, can you go on the left one? So the three of you there, the three of you making that triangle, don't go there now, but you know, eventually.
Yeah, no.
If you go in a triangle, you do not need to move the entirety of the first phase. I repeat, if you do this properly, you do not need to go you do not need to move at all. Okay? There is going to be a point at which you get circles. Again, if you don't touch each other with those circles, then you're fine. The other people are not so fortunate. You will have to go out here and you'll have to dodge a bit. They have ranged, and they're going to need to help out there. By the way, which healer wants to sit there? Sit in the crack?
Who gets the easy job?
Whichever. I'm cool with whatever.
I guess I'll practice movement because need is scoundrel, so maybe better for static healer near the boss.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Alright.
Okay.
But
So-
I need you to tell me what do I do.
Yeah. So just say that and you're going to heal the first time. Literally, it's kind of boring for the first phase here. You want to be as close to the crack as possible because the crack is formed with these thermite mortars. There are patterns on the ground for these thermite mortars, but because I am planning to take it every time, the group doesn't necessarily have to learn those. I would recommend, however, separately, that if you're ever in groups that tank is not doing this, you really do need to understand some of the patterns. It is true, however, that there's going to be, at all times, every single pattern, there's going to be at least one safe zone. Either it's on the ledge, it's on entrance, or it's on exit. It's really that simple. So because I'm always facing the boss towards exit, and by the way, hopefully that makes sense what that means. There's an entrance door and an exit door. Your two options for those who are floating will be behind the boss, which is like the ledge, or entrance. Some of those patterns are hard to distinguish between each until they start to grow in size. It is absolutely critical that all of you spec into things that allow you to increase your speed, like your mobility, because standing and stuff is going to most likely kill people here. In addition, getting too close to somebody and knocking them into, like having you knock your bubbles together, having your bubble touch somebody else's character is going to be a problem. If the bubbles themselves overlap, nobody cares. It doesn't trigger. But if your bubble overlaps somebody else, like that person, that character, then they will explode. Okay, and yes, Crazy's point. If you stand underneath Blaster, you'll get hit with Stomp and it hurts. Let me see here. I don't know exactly where to end that. So, just dodge. I would recommend that there is, again, not exactly, but I recommend in general that the healer be somewhat closer to the group instead of the ranged, for the simple reason, like, for example, if let's say you have an open, I don't know if it was you, Bethel, marking these? Yeah, if you have like an open one here, so tank might be closest to blaster, healer might be closer, and then DPS are kind of the far ones. Because healers need to be focusing on the blaster tank, and need to be somewhat nearby in case a res is needed, need to dip in to res the blaster tank, that kind of thing. And there are certain positions in which, let's say if a healer is where I'm standing, or I'm jumping, then they have to kind of like get around everybody else, and that's just problematic. So I generally recommend, Crazy, you're going to be next to blaster. I think is it Ro, or who's floating again?
I'm the one in his ass.
Okay. So Odie, you're gonna be the one. On about the double healer marker-ish, right? Somewhat near blaster, but not under blaster. Not obviously not on top of anybody else.
Around healer marker.
Yes, around. Yes, that's if you're on the entrance safe zone. If it's near the exit safe, or sorry, if it's near the ledge safe zone, there's generally an area around here you can walk to.
I'd say just put a phase walk over there.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Hi, Garth. Well, I didn't even see the you came in here.
Hey,
okay, I'll spec in that then, I guess. Goodbye, telekinetic blitz.
Yep, you can put it right here in this other area, way back here.
Gunslinger and Sage, by the way, Garth.
Yeah.
Okay, TK Sage or balance?
I'm in balance right now. But...
Oh, boo.
I do more damage.
5 meter range.
I know.
So, Crazy, how do you want to handle the Master?
I was thinking Bethel will God Bubble the first. I will Stealth the second, Shroud the third, Stealth the fourth if it's back up. And
Bethel, you might want to put a phase walk over to the rightish as well.
You mean near exit, or you mean
kind of where the other people are standing? That way, if you have to dip, I think it's normally to the right over there that you kind of dip around where Iggy is.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have to. I mean, if Iggy's holding it always towards exit, I should be fine.
Well, there's a mine pattern where the three of you, one of you needs to leave, and
no, you
it'd
can
probably
fit.
be better to.
Yeah, all three fit in there. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's a tight squeeze, and if we don't have to, then I'll jump out. But if it's a tight squeeze around this side, are you sure that side is the clear, or?
I think so. There should be something in that general direction. Because normally what I do is I just phase walk to kind of where Odie's is, and then there's something around there.
Yeah, I think my phase walk there is going to be in a circle.
Yeah, I'd make it a little bit tighter.
Yeah, I think it's back over this way.
Yeah, there are instances in which a split-second decision as to which side you need to go to is going to happen, and the one that you used, Garth, you're absolutely certain that it is. I don't remember what figure it is, but it's one of them that is just way too tight, right? Isn't the circle in the middle between the entrance?
No, it's when all four are around this side and there's only one on the other.
Oh,
but,
I see.
But as I said, you can actually squeeze if the tank is here. You can fit 3 people. You know, I mean the back DPS has got their toe basically on the edge of the circle here, but
I was reading a guide. You can actually stand like a few meters inside that circle without.
Well, I was gonna say the damage is actually a little smaller than the template, so
yeah,
which is the opposite of what often happens, but. But yeah, you can have your toes in the yellow and not actually take damage, but.
And the DCDs don't do anything to the yellow damage if you're in that circle.
Well, I mean, God Bubble does, but I'm gonna hold that back.
You better. Okay. We got ranged on. So range on 8 guards.
Ranged on Master, I guess.
Yep. I just guarded Bethel. Actually, I can grab Maddie and you can grab. Oh, never mind. Either way.
Yep.
So, The first phase is generally easier, but there is a bit of trickery to it. The second phase, I'm going to be facing Blaster out to the same area over here. The recommendation for everybody is to stay, this is going to sound counterintuitive, you want to stay actually near the circles as they appear, because they're always going to invert positions. What does that mean? When one circle appears, the open area is going to have a circle thereafter. For those who might recall from story mode, there is this sort of middle phase in which there's like a the big circles come out. You're basically having to run. The difference here in veteran mode is that you get a slow mechanic occasionally from Blaster, so you have to be really, really quick to get where you have to go. Also, the Rain of Pain really hurts, so you want to dodge that as much as possible. And just like in story mode, except it hits more in veteran mode, Blaster is actually continuously hitting me, the tank, I guess, taking Blaster. I'll try to rotate through cooldowns and whatnot. So, I think what we could try to do here is pull it, and just so we're very clear, Bethel on the first every time, I think, right?
Or Master?
That's what I was told, so
yeah.
I will God Bubble the first Ion Beam.
I'm gonna drag it over Bethel for first, Stealth the second, third will be Shroud, Stealth the fourth, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, cool. And then the rest for everybody else is just dodging as much as possible. If we get to burn, we will notice that we should stack up, and Crazy is going to do something kind of fun with Master, which is throw some lightning on us to provide us a buff that, well, it's a buff that provides us like a magnetic attraction to the floor, which means that when Blaster knocks everybody back, we don't get knocked back. So we actually need that mechanic in order to survive. I don't know, how many stacks do you think you'll be comfortable with, or you just want to call it by, just call it
Let's
when
get
you're
to burn before we worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yep. Ready to check, please?
Any cleanses?
I can't remember, Iggy, do I have to pull for the strat you're doing to work? Because the first three come really fast.
Yeah, no, I know. I can handle them all. Okay. Should be able to. Okie dokie. Let's do a ready check here.
Iggy, where do you want me? Because
you're gonna be floating out.
I'm back here. Oh, you want
me to be floating
there?
Are you the gunslinger or the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you should probably be the furthest possible DPS. Get back behind Bethel.
Well,
Ideally, play at your 35-meter range.
I mean, he can be behind the boss for most of this. Just a couple patterns that he has to come around front, so. I mean, otherwise we've got 4 people around here, and I guarantee you people will run into each other.
Oh, who's the fourth? I thought you had 2 ranged and a healer back there.
Yeah, well, we've got the other tank that's up in front.
I'm just gonna say one thing. So the circles, the grenades that go out, even when you don't have a circle on you, assume that you could have it on you at any moment, even if it just blew up, because you could be the last person and then immediately get another one. And I say that so that you don't run right next to somebody and you both get the circle at the same time and then you both blow up.
Yep. Good advice.
Yeah.
Give it a shot here.
Yeah, let's try.
These are also the Yep.
Because I don't know how it's gonna look like. It's first time for me, so.
Yeah, that's okay. Plug in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Whoa,
Oh,
That's not good.
that's white.
Well, that was a fun way to start.
What was I doing wrong? Was I not?
No, I did something wrong.
No,
I should have double taunted there.
Oh, yeah.
Did I pull? I must have pulled aggro, huh?
Yeah, that's okay. Yep. No, that's
Sorry for my opener.
no, you did right. No, that was okay.
I'll be back up.
This
Wink, you're too good!
I just was going through my opener.
yeah, this
what I'm
fight
gonna do
definitely requires its recon opener.
I was gonna say not to suggest you have to play a different spec, but Rage is probably not the best option. Given you,
Rage is the worst because you are 100%. I guarantee you throw yourself into somebody.
yeah, that's the.
I'll get that song for you, Casper. Hold on.
Okay. I'll get Maddie this time and you can guard Bethel.
Yeah, I guess I'll be the. I guess I'll be in the position you're normally in with us, Bethel, back here and then rotate around.
Well, I mean, it's whatever you prefer, but
Switch this to.
I mean, I've done both, and I've done healings with you, so I don't have a standard spot.
I jumped off because it's gonna be wipe and there is no repairs.
Yep, correct.
If you jump off or if you run into the electrified fence, you don't take any damage to your gear.
One moment. Cool.
Okay. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
You're welcome, Casper.
Ah, balls. I was too late there. No, just run off the ledge, guys. Just run off the ledge.
You're dead.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
Oh, I got 2.
There we go.
They fly now. They fly now.
they fly now.
And you
know what?
too.
That seems like a really fun soundboard sound I could add.
Yes.
Do it.
Wow. So that was on me again. I thought I had one more GCD, but apparently not. That's...
Was your charge up in time?
Oh yeah, it was just a decision to add another GCD when I shouldn't have.
You're getting greedy.
I know. That is correct.
Thank you, Cass. Welcome.
Yep, we're all here.
Okay, guards up Sims, drills bed packs, ready check.
2 more seconds on my... Alright, yeah, ready.
Okay, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Oh, 2 people too close.
And Ed, I think you're hugging him too close.
Gotcha. Sorry about that.
Mortar.
Oh no.
Oh my god. That's, yeah.
I don't know who this raid leader is, but you know.
I know, right?
I'm running into the wall.
What's sad about that?
Damn.
What's actually sad about that is that that's just purely, no joke, that's purely like,
For me.
Yeah, just
oh my god.
Did I get half the
Yeah.
group there? Oh yeah, I definitely did.
Yep. Went
oh, were you
flying.
angling the?
Oh, why am I
Yeah.
still alive?
You
No.
just knocked me up. You knocked my dead body up into the air. Wow.
Same.
I jumped
Just
off and I
kicking everybody
survived.
That just happens sometimes, Odie.
Yeah, it pulls you
Ah.
back up because it wants to
time.
damage your gear.
Troll this boss.
It's just a troll.
So, double check positioning for the back because I keep getting knocked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Always
either-
assume that you have a grenade on you.
Gotcha.
And I'm being almost exact with this. There's an intersection using the grid there.
Yeah.
If you are at that point, it should be good for you guys.
Oh, cool. That makes it easier.
Yeah, like literally right on that cross.
Yeah, if you're right on the cross, and the healer is just a little step back from the grid.
Yeah, it was still cool. Okay.
And you can, yeah, I was gonna say you can check your positioning before the circles come out. Make sure you're over 4 meters from. I think the circles are 8 meters, so over 4 meters from the person next to you.
Pull again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Yeah, 2 people can stand within 8 meters of each other because I've used Keeper of Peace in here before. But it'll be a little bit of a tight fit.
Got it? Alright.
Yeah.
Interrupt?
Yeah, that was my fault. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm trying to avoid the yellow circles. If the yellow circles...
That's probably a wipe.
Yeah, that's a wipe. It did not come up in time.
Okay, let's fly.
Whee! That's fly.
Oh, here we go! Woohoo! Woo!
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
No, there were 2 issues there. So what happens is, and this is what's kind of crazy, if I mitigate a lot, I don't take damage, and therefore my my leap does not come off cooldown faster. This is a weird. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
it's a lot of damage there.
It'll do it. It's not that much.
Not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, just to force it. Actually, does it have an ICD? I thought it has an ICD though. Or ICG, sorry.
Not sure.
No, ICD, sorry. Internal cooldown. Yeah, I can check that.
So if those 2 yellow circles get too close, is there like a specific secondary position?
Ro, you will be fine where you are. You can actually be right at the very edge when those 2 circles come together and still not have to move. If you find yourself taking damage from the circle, you may need to scooch just a hair forward, but there is literally room for the 2 melee DPS and 1 healer to stand there without ever moving in that first phase.
Okay, gotcha.
Just a matter of finding the exact right spot.
Yeah.
Okay, ready check, please.
2 seconds on adrenal, but should be fine.
Okay. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh, you missed.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Iggy Prog.
Yep, it's gonna be my prog, I guess. Fuck me.
We fly?
We fly!
I forgot.
I mean, usually it's not worth trying to. It's usually not worth trying to res the tank because their body is way the heck over there.
Way out there. Yeah, just yeah.
I tried, but it's grayed out.
Yeah, well, he'll be way off by the wall.
I fell off and then it put me back up there.
Yes, and then you got kicked off.
Yeah, your turn apparently.
Yeah.
Hey, Iggy.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Just a suggestion, because it sounds like you're having trouble holding in the opener, right?
Yeah. I need to just go more DPS as well as space out my taunts a little bit better.
Well, you could also use your off tank because you don't have any missiles. Just have your other tank take first knock and run back to group, and then you just hold from that point. So you just have the other tank open.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Do you want to do that, Crazy?
Yeah, I can open or pull.
Okay. Yeah, no, good advice. Thank you. Yeah, because in my mind, it's just a matter of making sure I space up my taunts, but also making sure that I'm close enough. I have to be within, what, 10 meters for my leap, but 15 meters for my taunt. So, outside of 10 meters for my leap, and inside 15 meters for my taunt. So I have a 5 meter sweet spot.
I don't know, Cass. I have no idea. I've never done veteran.
Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Are you kidding me? Oh.
Taunting.
I made a bad decision.
Poor life choices. Whoops, so did Iggy.
Oh my god. Huh. That's weird.
Was
it
it
did
not
not
up,
come
or-
off cooldown. Nope, it was off by like 2 seconds. Not even left early the last time.
Yeah. I'm gonna go right into a wall.
Umbrella.
Hi.
Oh.
Mary Poppins ho!
Yeah, so we
I was
do
gonna.
the swaps and
Oh, I didn't make it.
running back.
I attempted to revive, and here I am. So we have advice from the chat if you wanna hear, Iggy.
Go ahead.
Tank standing on top of the boss, so when knocked back, can run back to the boss and not get thrown into the electric fence. I don't I don't know if that works or not. Just
no,
reading.
because if I have a circle, then I hit everybody else. It's only gonna happen sometimes. That's possible sometimes.
Okay.
Not a bad idea though.
Yeah, so if one tank gets knocked back, if you don't do a tank swap, the very next ability from Blaster is like a lobbing grenade that adds another knockback on the tank, and you're just knocked right off the platform at that point.
Okay.
I can take the first 2, Iggy, with my DCD.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You're not wearing DPS gear, are you?
No.
Okay, we're good.
Blaster just hits like the most unforgiving truck you've ever seen. Alrighty. Pulling 3, 2, 1.
Come on. Oh, 82k health.
Alright, there we go.
Don't make poor life choices, Castier.
That's ridiculous. It did not come off cooldown.
You got to move, Cast.
Oh, this is the worst.
A little bit further, please, Cast.
On the boss. Here we go. Let's rotate a little bit. Rotate a little bit clockwise.
Whoever is getting really close to me. Oh, that's. I'll move anywhere crazy.
Reviving.
It's probably. Oh no, I can bite him. Never mind.
He's gonna ion cutter right after this. Is he locked onto you? Because you might want to got bubble in.
I just got bubbled the last one, so.
Oh, okay.
I
wasn't walking that close.
Crap, that was entirely my fault. I'm so sorry.
It happens.
So before we wipe this, I'd like to see everybody should look at the patterns on the ground. See how there's like a triangle where it inverts between like the two ends on the corners versus the two ends near the doors. So, yeah. Actually, as an aside, crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to use a single ability that increases my defense because I was off by 4 seconds sometimes.
I never saw those red fields in story.
Oh, that's the Rain of Pain.
Yep.
That's
yeah, the Rain of Pain. Isn't it? Yeah. So let me actually go through how we transition from first to second phase. So the group behind Blaster, I have a good feeling you guys know where you're at, right? You kind of know why you're there and what you're doing. What I'm going to recommend is that you rotate clockwise about Blaster, such that one of the DPS is right there. One of the DPS is, I don't know, maybe about right there, ish. Well, actually, maybe a little bit farther.
Smidge off. Darn it.
Yeah. So, one facing the wall basically, and the one about right there, and that's because I think you guys experienced this. There's a mortar that will cover all the way up to Blaster's butt. Okay. And then one of the healers, I think that was Rose sitting there. You want to kind of angle yourself in a little bit, just about right there. Okay. Because you want to be still near myself and Odie. You know, you two will be kind of like around here-ish. And then the ranged DPS will be out here-ish. You know, trying to track the ion cutter. And then Crazy's going to be out here dealing with this, dealing with these mortars and Master. So there is a lot of healing pressure in here. I will be taking a lot of damage from Blaster, even though I'll be rotating through my defensives. There's also going to be Crazy's going to be taking a lot of damage from Master. Even if it's not Iron Cutter, Master's basic attack actually really hurts. But that's something else to think about. So that's why I'm generally speaking, it's a good idea if the healers are somewhat in that area I just marked. So then you guys can kind of float between healing both tanks. Do not panic if I go out of line of sight. That is just because Blaster will be kicking me throughout this second phase, okay? He's going to be kicking me all the way out there, and I'll be trying to come back as fast as I can. So, but regarding when the melee DPS rotate, I would recommend you kind of coordinate that together, right? And basically it's whenever the next actual mortar phase transitions. If you guys don't realize it, it is possible that we transition into second phase with the old mortars overlapping with the new mortars. And if that happens, then we just kind of have to stay still for a second and adapt accordingly. I did see some of the melee DPS fly. I think you guys hit each other, but that's, again, we're learning. So I guess any questions about those positions? Okay, Wink looks like he went bio there, so. Okay, welcome back.
back as well.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, as I was just saying, I'm assuming, Wink, that'll be you on this DPS marker, right? You want to kind of rotate all the way over there, and then Adriel, what you're going to do is you're going to rotate about right there. Does that sort of make sense?
Yeah.
I was a tiny bit. I actually went to that center point there again.
Okay. Yep.
So close.
Okay. Let's try it again, and yeah, we're making progress, I think. And again, I apologize for all the fuck-ups on my end, but that's the nature of progress. Okay.
Alrighty.
Wrong.
Pulling.
Oh,
3,
boy.
2, 1.
Oh my god. See, no joke, I didn't use this, well, maybe I used it at the beginning, but I didn't think I used a single defense increasing ability there, and I still parried half that shit.
I think your shield lost.
Oh man.
You know, it's tempting. Well, actually, shielding won't do anything, it's defense. It's straight up defense.
Put your PvP gear on so it's all damage. With a shield.
There we go. Skank it.
Iggy, you're not running custom gear where it's 340 moddable and then all the mods are like the high endurance DPS mods?
No. Think I should?
How dare you? Your defense chance will be lower.
You're absolutely right, Karth.
And your threat generation will be higher.
It is tempting to put on my PvP set, because that's pretty much as he was saying.
Unironically, a skank set would actually be okay on Master and Blaster.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it, because you don't...
I mean, they hit reasonably hard, so...
They do.
They do hit hard.
Okay. We'll give us a little bit...
You can't really rely on Saber Horde.
You're right. It's only up maybe once every phase, so...
Well, it also massively decreases or increases your defense chance.
Yep.
Ready? Pulling.
Well, only for a little bit of time.
Oh, jeez.
Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Thank you, Odie. You scared me there for a moment.
Misfire, sorry.
Sorry, folks. I made poor life choices.
Fine, you're fine, you're fine.
I got it. No, I shouldn't have done that.
Also made poor life choices.
Push.
Yep.
You got it?
Nope. No, this is... Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna put on gear that doesn't have defense. Seriously, that's all there is to it. This is so annoying.
Bye.
Oh!
3.
I tried. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna replace everything here.
Was that a take 5 then?
No, I mean I can get it's really quick. I can get it really quick. If you want to, I don't know if, yeah.
Do I need phase walk for this fight?
Yes, it'd be a good idea. It's a good idea because there are a lot of times in which you might get stuck somewhere and a phase walk could have saved you.
Also, I would pretty strongly recommend you doing metaphysical mender for a while. I've almost never seen anyone do it correctly, so it's almost always a massive healing loss on their part.
That's why I was asking, because I can't do both there on the same evolution.
Yeah, so don't. Just run the extra tick on your Wandering Mend.
Okay, well let's see if that works here. I basically replaced all my body kind of stuff, so... Well, maybe I'll just do the main and offhand, might as well.
Oh, also Odie, in 73 spec out of, if you have it, the aggress,
dumb idea.
Your force speed being a buff.
That's what I have.
Yeah, spec out of that. Just go into realistically any of the other ones, but yeah, well, either of the other ones.
Periodic. Why do you not want egress?
Because if he pops force speed
during
yeah, burn phase, then he dies.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay, so...
In fact, that's something else to all the Guardians in here. If you pop Blade Blitz during burn phase and you remove your cleanse, or you remove your buff, you die as well.
Debuff, yeah.
Good to know.
Good to go.
Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, take him off me. Sorry. Ah, shit.
Should be good.
We're good.
That,
Yep.
I was gonna say that didn't sound
I'm
good.
not. I'm gonna die.
Also making poor life choices.
Oh.
Oh, now he could die.
Oh dear.
You're just not defensive enough now.
Yeah, that's what I'm fearing. But I don't know how much that would have been from healing issue or me issue. Let's see.
What's your damage taken?
There.
He's at 25k, but that includes the death, though.
What was the death? I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
Like he ran into the wall, or got knocked back into the wall, right? So.
No, I didn't. No.
Nope, he just
Oh,
died.
you just died? Oh.
His health is
Yeah,
at 0.
that's way too high. Like average for the tank in first phase is usually between like 14 to 16.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah, maybe I need to put some gear back, huh?
I was gonna say. Can't do this one naked. I'd put the gear back on. Why don't we just do the
Why don't we just
regular
do the
swaps?
mechanic? Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can res you, bud.
Yeah, you should be able
to. Are you seeing what's happening on my screen?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's hilarious. Dude, you just keep sliding. Like it's an eternal slide.
Kane, have you guys been trying to do the single tank strat? Or a single tanking blaster? Oh, I don't know if Hurricane's been there. Crazy, have you guys been doing that?
Thank you.
No. We've been swapping.
I have a guide I can send you that was written by the person who did it with me for me to give to my tow tank. It's a Google Doc.
I think I understand conceptually. It's just right now we're at the point where we have such high defense. Like I feel like I have a lot of defense that I'm actually not able to get my cooldown of my Force Leap to come off cooldown. That's like I don't know if there's a sweet spot or something.
I know she did recommend, stepping underneath to get the trample to get the cooldown back up. But if you can't, then you just have to know your probably like mad dash leap back out of the missiles if you get knocked into one or.
Yep. Let me try that. Let me just try to selectively get the trample if I feel like it's doing shit. Oh, Xavier, are you there?
Yeah, girl.
What? Sorry. What?
No, I just heard you sigh. Everything okay?
No, I'm getting my ass handed to me right now, so.
Oh.
Alright. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was satisfying to see.
Oh, Renee, yes. Exactly.
Okay, taunting.
Sure.
Seer does not have a guard.
Yeah, not yet.
You gotta move, Castigar.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay, maybe it's not worth our time to try to fuck around with this then. Yeah, I think let's do it the right way then, because this is maddening. I go underneath there, I take a lot of damage. Even with the defensive, it hurts like hell. And yeah, I see some other. Like that's not gonna happen every time either, and I get it. So yeah, let's just do the swap then. I can put on my regular tactical, and then we don't have to deal with that.
So
That's the thing,
Odie,
it's not even a tactical issue. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say, so for Odie, that means we're gonna have to move a bit more because we'll be swapping sides from entrance or exit.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, okay. I'll do my best.
Who's gonna call?
I can call. Well,
So
if you
I
want.
choose Iggy.
Yeah, I mean, because I can. It really should be whoever the tank is, on that direction, right? On that side. So.
Just to be clear, you're calling where the tank will be, not where the DPS go.
Yeah, so just make sure we're all aware. What I'm going to be calling is the danger zone, okay? Because there are 2 safe zones. I don't want to call out both. I'm only going to call out the for sure danger zone, right? And then what this also means is that we will be occasionally moving Blaster's conal to the other side to entrance. So if this happens, tank will be on the tank marker, and everybody else will have to kind of flow to the exit side of the room, kind of like this, just so we're all clear ahead of time.
And make sure you walk like around people, don't go through people. Especially the tank with Blaster.
I need to see that in action, as I don't know how that looks like.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, have no fear.
In about
Ready, check, please?
2 seconds.
So the way that Master has been facing will be called exit. The other one will be called entrance.
Okay, so stay away from the cold ones.
Correct.
Yeah. Alright. Pulling in 3, 2, 1. Oh shit. Oh fuck, that's on me.
Let me just take it.
I survived.
No, he
defense.
survived.
How did I survive?
Magic. Just accept it.
Don't question it.
Okay, thermite.
We got this.
Okay, staying exit.
Gonna be really tight for us, Odie.
There's opening on exit, guys.
Got him.
I'm sorry. Yep, take him again. Take him again. Shit.
Oh.
Thank you. Entrance. We have to go entrance. Swapping sides, guys.
Tight for us, Odie.
Someone's got to move.
Taunting. Tank swap.
Got him.
Stay exit, or sorry, stay entrance, stay entrance.
Are you
That's
sure
the danger
on that
zone.
one?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh!
Nope, barely makes it there.
Yeah, whoever's beside me is too close, man.
Sorry.
All right.
You'll have to rotate. Here comes
the
boss.
We're going, I'm facing the other way, guys. I'm facing exit. I'm facing exit.
I need some serious healing. Where are you, Bethel?
I can't
I'm
reach
right with
you.
you.
Okay.
Do you want to stand like over here where I'm at?
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's not gonna help. I'm coming back. No, never mind.
Oh dear. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Oh,
I can
yeah,
rest you.
That's, I think we're right.
Oh, too late. I'm sorry. Oh Jesus, is Master on me? Oh dear.
You got one healer.
Sorry. So crazy that one call. Was that wrong? I thought it was okay, but maybe it wasn't wrong.
No, I force cloaked because my force cloak is X, Shift X, and my deflection is X. And I
I meant the kick where Bethel's. I don't know if Bethel's right.
That particular kick, it actually was technically either side, but out of the two, exit was actually better.
Yeah.
That particular pattern, the circles are a little bit more like off-centered on the exit side, so you can actually
avoid it.
Like not get knocked into the orange, basically. That one doesn't matter. It's just technically better to do exit.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of running, everybody. Any other questions?
So
are the melee DPS liking their dummy parse? No?
Yeah, I really, yeah, you don't really do much except for just dummy parse on this one for us right now.
If you get to do melee on this fight, it is literally just the easiest thing in the world. So.
And that's the thing. I saw the video. I was like, yeah, Volk's video for melee. I was like, yeah, there's really not much to do this for melee.
Alrighty. Pulling in 3, 2. Oh. Yes. Odie.
How do I go to the other side without hitting people? Do I go behind him?
Tell them to move. People should move out of your way.
Yep. Like, you gotta tell people to move. This is a fight where you have to tell people to be vocal and understand that if someone's saying, hey, I need X to move, they need to move, whoever X is. It's not a question of, no, you can go around me. It's no, they need to move, because otherwise, yeah, if you die, that's on them.
Yeah.
So
the other thing, Odie, is that generally the two of us should probably be in the front part of the boss, in front of the boss for most of the patterns. Like not standing in front of him in his conal, but I'm just saying on this side of the room because the backside has already cast gear plus the other healer there.
Okay.
You and I tend to go together, and there's one pattern where we're really snug, but shouldn't be a problem.
Can you have green lightsaber so I can easily spot you?
I got my green lightsaber over here.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yes, like this one? Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah,
beautiful.
That works too.
That's that's what I was thinking too.
Alrighty, rolling 3.
Give me 5 seconds.
Now you've got your 5 seconds.
All right. Well.
I'm gonna get kicked, and tank swap. Entrance, go entrance. Danger is entrance. You guys are gonna swap. Taunting.
Oh, sorry.
I don't res, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
And then you got a lot
That
of
was
work
my
to do.
bad.
Exit.
Exit.
Yep.
I'll have it back in about a minute.
Maybe able to get him up in the transition.
Why do I keep... I need to move my buttons.
Stay exit.
Stay exit. Taunting.
Oh god, that sucks.
Okay, we are transitioning. I don't know if we're able to get you up there.
Almost. 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we'll probably be dead with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah, don't waste it.
I'm so sorry.
Don't bother. Yeah. No, that's fine.
It's
Okay,
not
he's
your
gonna
fault. I ran
No.
like stupid into
I'm
my
running-
I
mind.
wasted it last time, though. That was my fault.
Ooh, that was a far knock.
So, I know I could also be a little bit better, maybe a second earlier calling that out. And again, just so there's no confusion, what I'm trying to call out is the danger zone, right? So not entrance, not exit is what I meant by, calling out entrance or exit.
Oh, that's not what it was. I just
okay.
stuck the mine with another person and exploded. Because
Oh, okay.
I was gonna move away from the entrance. And
When you blew up.
yep. Don't all people need to move when when's that or
It depends on
Not
the
people
situation.
behind. So the people behind don't have to. Don't have
Okay.
to move depending on where the tank is facing.
do-
The people behind have to move when the it's mostly cast gear has to move when the circle pattern means he's got nowhere safe back there.
do I run
So
then
this
through
is
the
all
yellow?
first phase.
No, avoid the yellow. So basically, we'll start off at in the entrance area, so the boss facing exit. If they call entrance, then both of us have to run straight across this way to get to the exit side.
So we just run in front of him. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you try going around back, you'll never have room or time.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's
Yeah,
what I needed to know.
Yep.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry, I was early.
Taunting. Thanks, Bob.
Entrance.
Yep, entrance. Taunting. Stay entrance. Stay entrance. Oh, sorry, exit now, exit. That was a late one. Taunting.
Yeah, move forward now, Hody. Thank you, forward. That's good.
Okay. Oh,
Transition to second phase, everybody.
This is a shitty pattern right now.
It'll go away. Now we can rotate melee DPS.
Cool big DCD time.
I'm dead.
Oh, I will be shortly then. Kiting.
Shall I revive anyone?
I can God bubble this first one.
Yeah.
Let's keep going to see how this plays out. I just wanted to see everybody's, seeing what this looks like. Ooh.
Okay, someone take him off me.
I got it.
Yep. I gotta get out of this circle. It's gonna kill me. Yeah. I didn't have any force speed.
Crazy.
We have no range DPS. This is
no. You got to do all the damage. Get out of the red and make sure you.
So watch this on the ground.
Oh, whoa.
Almost.
I was too late.
Go behind.
Also. I have a
Oh,
question
shit.
when you're done.
So do you guys see that mechanic, Ravager, Electro Pulse, Nova? So, Electro, yep, that cast that he just did is going to root you. So that's why it's a really good idea to stay almost along those imaginary lines where the Rain of Pain stops and starts. Because if you're close to those, then you're able to hopefully get to the other side if it's needed. But it's like a train, right? If somebody's coming into that area and they need to be safe, then you need to move out of their way, that kind of thing. There's a whole lot of movement and just decision making at that split second.
There is one thing I've noticed, because I'm in Europe and people told me while watching my screen share, it's not everything synced up. So usually when I'm running towards the empty place, somebody's maybe already there, but I don't see it in time.
Oh, okay.
So I apologize if I blow up somebody by accident.
Sure.
Quick question. When we rotate, in previous times I did mess it up really bad. But last time when you said we were moving to the second phase, I was looking to rotate, but it seemed, am I not hitting? Because it seemed like the way everybody rotated, I couldn't rotate, or maybe I don't know, maybe I'm just...
You want to end up basically where the heal marker is, so you're in range of both tanks to heal them.
Got it.
The two healers should be, mostly like that for that second phase.
I got it. Okay, I thought I was rotating the same way that the DPS were. My apologies.
You do want to rotate clockwise, but you're not really you don't have a set position. And the reason why is that there is going to be moments where you need to be a little bit farther to help Crazy, because he's going to be far away. You're much more fluid, but the two melee DPS with our group here, you guys will certainly have a strict position, right? If I remember right, there's Wink here, and then Adriel right here, right? You guys basically do not move whatsoever.
Exactly. Yeah. I was sitting there. I was like, where are my partners?
It is Rene.
Our partners in crime are not here.
Something ate me up. I don't know what it was, like fire or something.
What's your parser say?
I don't know. I didn't look. Let's see. There's a death area?
Yeah. You got trampled.
Trample.
Oh, okay. That's too close.
You're too close, yeah.
Are you using star parse or orbs?
Star parse.
Under the raid tab, you should see the deaths listed: Maddie, Lynn, Adriel, Crazy, Bethel. Do you see that?
Okay.
You're at 201. Click on your name at 201. Then you want to click on the DTPS checkbox.
Okay, I got it.
Those are all the things that led up to your death.
Trampled. Okay. That's how I was too close.
He stomped on you.
Yeah, I was hugging him.
Yeah.
all right. All right, pulling on 3, 2, 1.
Taunting. Stay exit.
Switch over if you can a bit, please, Odie.
What?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Hey.
Yep. Cool. Entrance. Swap sides, guys. Okay. Taunting. Stay entrance.
We're gonna be a squeeze, Odie.
Oh, we're pushing.
Oh.
Take him.
Horrible counter report.
Yep, got him. So you guys want to move to the entrance side eventually, by the way? Odie?
Yeah.
Odie and Bethel? Yep.
Yeah. I'm running through.
And then melee DPS can rotate here.
And moving.
Move out. Moving.
You might want to resume now or
crazy.
something. Oh.
No, we're god bubbling. The first one.
Oh. I meant more along the lines for the knock.
No, I need that for. Actually, I'm clicking the next one.
Okay, we're a little close. There we go.
Oh!
I need room. Coming through.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Transition. We're going to the Rain of Pain.
Stay away from people. I need room.
Yep.
Coming through.
Yep. Make room.
Come on,
make room.
everybody. Quickly. You're not doing any damage to him, by the way. Just dodge. Melee DPS. Just dodge.
I need room. Coming through.
Odie, you're too close to whoever's next to you. There you go.
It was me. It was my fault.
Okay. No, that's all good. I'm just saying you can always assume you're going to have a circle, so.
I need room. I'm coming through.
Who's, are you dealing with this? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm shrouding this one.
Yeah.
I'm
Crap.
just dead.
I got you.
Reviving?
I got you, crazy.
Oh, okay, you.
Got him.
Oh, I'm going to be dead. Yeah, there we go. Are you back up, Crazy? Yeah. All right.
I am. Yep.
Excellent. Much appreciated.
Oh,
Oh. What the?
Rain of Pain.
Oh, that was
reviving
my...
Rain of
you?
Pain here. Move.
Tell me when it's safe to take.
Oh yeah, after
Oh.
Oh
this.
dear. Sorry,
He's
crazy.
gonna revive you?
My bad, Iggy. Might be Iggy.
Oh lord.
I'm getting out though. Woo!
Blaster's at
Okay,
20.
you can now, I
Pulse,
think.
look for pulse.
Oh,
Quickly,
it's
quickly,
red.
quickly,
It's
quickly.
red.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. After the last, this one, it's all.
Oh lord.
Oh god. I'm dead. I had nothing left.
I got him. Give me room. Although I don't think we have a res left, do we?
No.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, now Iggy's dead.
Oh. 25.
It looks like we're slow on Master. He's at 60.
Oh, shit. Combine me. Never mind.
Well, the cloaking out's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
We came farthest this time. We're getting better.
Yeah. I think I was gonna propose let's do one more poll here, and then we'll call time. I think there's a lot of good things here. Again, I actually really apologize because I felt like I wasted a lot of time with the first trying to solo tank that. If anybody wants a detailed explanation of exactly what's happening there, yes, there were a few fuck-ups, but it really comes down to if you parry an attack, it doesn't count as damage taken, which means that your force leap does not come off cooldown faster, and that's really frustrating. I think, yeah, Arcane, you just sent me something there. Clean knocks. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Do you use your force push to reset cooldown if it doesn't get off?
Yep. And even having a tactical that uses Saber Ward can take or can reset the cooldown of force push, which then of course you can use again, but that only lasts for so long. So, oh well. This is working. This is definitely better.
Yeah, much more progression.
Alrighty. Last pull magic in 3, 2, 1.
Taunting. That's entrance. Go entrance. Might be the either one.
Yeah, entrance is better. Whoops.
Oh.
Except for killing people.
Sorry, I didn't move. It's my fault.
Let's see what we can do.
Oh, dear.
Now we're losing them all.
I think I got taped or something.
Run into the...
Running for my death.
Oh, you guys want to do one more really quick or not? I understand if you guys have to go.
Yeah, one more last pull. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, one more, so it's not the one I ruined.
That one doesn't count. It was only a minute.
Yeah, exactly. That was a practice last pull.
Penultimate.
Just...
It was
Just so
photoshopped.
I don't want to waste any time after this, however this poll goes, but I do want to thank everybody for signing up, and even those who signed up in anticipation of 16-player, would have been great if we did that, but that's okay. For those who might have guessed, this is absolute chaos in 16.
Nightmare.
So,
yeah. I don't know if I ever want to try that.
It does make you question. Yep.
Maybe we should practice this as 8 first.
I would recommend being very familiar with 8-man before you ever try 16 for this fight.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Alright.
Anyone who tells you 16 Master and Blaster is fun is a masochist, so...
It'll be the first time I kind of agree with you in that sense. It's...
So,
I've only done it a handful of times.
Said, 16 Master and Blaster is fun.
This is the real last pull magic in 3, 2, 1.
Can you adapt?
Taunting. Stay exit,
Okay.
stay exit. Taunting. Stay exit, stay exit.
Oh, no, that was entrance.
It was? Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
They're slightly off kilter.
there we go.
Have a good one, guys. Hop in.
Yeah, take care.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Say exit for real this time.
For real.
For real,
There we go. I'll take him.
Oh,
We're
boss.
transitioning.
Yeah, take him.
Bethel, you got some room.
I'm gonna need some room.
Yeah, I'll move in a sec once I blow up.
By the way, be careful not to transition too quickly, mainly DPS. I know you guys want to, but it's kind of precarious with that mortar there. Watch your spacing.
Heading right through, watch it.
Yeah, Castigar, I need to be close for the god bubble. So.
Yeah, you gotta get out of here, Castigar.
Coming in.
Got it?
Yep.
Perfect.
All right.
Transition. Brain of pain. Watch your feet.
Oh, that's an awful grenade.
In the middle, that's fine. All right.
Keep moving, keep
Oh.
moving, keep moving.
Shit, that was entirely my fault. I'm so sorry.
Keep moving.
One more. Rain of pain. Electropulse Nova. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Make room, people.
Yep.
Okay. Shit.
Crap. I got you. Coming through. Ooh. Oh god. Wait, where'd you go? There you are.
Oh, my DCD's up.
I'm gonna need some serious healing.
Oh no.
Or not. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Popped everything.
fine.
DPS tank for the win. Darn.
Who's the last to live?
Definitely not me.
So
Master
close.
Keith
No.
Okay. That was the end of the world there. Yeah, I should have rotated a little bit there, but there's a lot of good things I think we learned there, right? And I hope a lot of you guys are kind of enthused to do this again.
Yes.
I'd love to try to do this future weekends. I think it's about just quick assessment as to why we're doing this. These are the hardware modes, right? And again, it's not always a walk in the park. I'm I guess proof tonight because I'm terribly rusty at some of this here. But I think a lot of this here really does come to raid awareness, communication. It's not. I mean, yes, there are concrete patterns, but knowing which pattern to act upon is the challenge, right? So it's somewhat, it's contained RNG, right? It's kind of known randomness. But thank you everybody for joining here. I really appreciate everybody jumping in. Super happy that we were able to do a lot of this. And also for all the people who are helping out from the sidelines, also much appreciated. So all good stuff. Have yourselves a wonderful night. And then for those who are curious to run Temple of Sacrifice, another hardware mode, we are doing that tonight. So
Yeah, baby.
Yep, please sign up if you are interested, and if not, no worries. And thank you all. Have yourself a good day.
Yeah, thank you so much for hosting as
Thank
well.
you.
Side, right? The
That one is inside, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Rock on.
Cool.
All right.
Talk to you all later.
see you
All
guys.
right.
Yeah, take care, everyone.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Surgeon, did you learn something? I don't know if he's been. You could be asleep for all I know.
It was just very chaotic, but very interesting, actually. I did learn a lot of things. It's interesting to see from your guys' perspective, actually.
Yeah, that's a very chaotic fight.
Yeah, but it looked fun, though.
It's fun, yes. I was a little bit intimidated at first because I never ran this
Same.
on, but everyone was so positive and cheerful, so it became really
Yeah.
fun, and like I want to do it again whenever we get chance.
Yeah. Same.
It's
Yeah,
definitely one of the most difficult fights, though, because of the personal responsibility, the decision making, and a lot of the interplay between these mechanics.
Yeah.
Sergeant, what were you saying?
I've helped like get Master and Blaster lockouts a few times, but it's like nice to finally actually see the fight.
I would recommend, if anybody's curious about burn phase, how that's going to look, but basically, the meat of the fight is that middle part that we just got to. Burn phase lasts, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 minutes, where it's just a lot of, it's really on the tanks, to be honest, to do some proper things there, coordinate their defensives. Crazy, for your purposes, did you get out of this tonight that you were hoping, like a different perspective perhaps, or I guess...
I think I got, like I was trying a new strat tonight, and I think that was successful. Cutting it through one person on the first one, cloaking the second. That would be fine with our group, because our group is really high outputting range DPS. There's actually been a few pulls where we've pushed Master too fast, so...
That's funny.
So that would be fine, and then shrouding the third. I feel like that
block,
might...
shroud, cloak, shroud, right?
So the problem with that is, you take the full 20 stacks of shroud, and the 20 stacks don't fall off in time for the next one. So like the very next one after that has to be cloak, or you're just dead.
So wait, let me try to parse out what you just did. You had somebody block the first one. What was the second?
Block the first, cloak the second, shroud the third, cloak the fourth. And then if we get into fifth, my cloak wouldn't be up, and I wouldn't be able to shroud it, so it would have to be block or I'm dead.
Okay.
Because if you got into the fifth one, because of how long that debuff is, you're gonna be at full 20 stacks by the time that Ion Cutter starts, and it's gonna refresh you literally at 1 second left, just to really dig salt into that wound. And you can't shroud right away. You have to like wait until like 8 stacks, so when it's about halfway through, or else it falls off too early. Because you can't take a single hit at 20 stacks, pretty much.
Am I reversing the term resilience and shroud? Or yeah,
they're the same.
Shroud.
Yeah, they're the same.
Yeah. So wait, to be clear, you stealth out first. So block, stealth out.
Block, stealth, shroud, stealth. Yeah.
Why not resilience first? Just that you can't take as many, right? Because you still get those stacks.
Yeah. So when you do the shroud...
I was just wondering, was it up every time if you cloak? It was good for you?
No.
Oh no.
It was up as in like for... It was up for like the fourth one. It wouldn't have been up... It's not up for the third, it's up for the fourth.
But then it'll be up for the next set on the second. So you could basically do the same thing every time, that's what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
The third one would be the problem. Third set. Like number 5.
Okay.
Because you're blocking first.
Yep.
Stealthing second.
Yep.
So that's phase 1 done. And then the second time Master's down, you're doing Shroud, then Cloak. So then if Master comes down a third time, and you're still into that phase...
You need a body blocker, don't you? Just to reset it?
You would have to have a body blocker, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And hopefully by then, I think God Bubble should be up, because he did it on the first one, right?
Yeah, God Bubble would be up for
that. What's God Bubble again? Is it 2 minutes or 2.5?
From experience, I don't know what the cooldown is, but I was doing a 2 blocker one, where we were running extended shroud, so you would extended shroud the second of every one, and have a blocker for the first of after every Rain of Pain, or whatever.
Yeah,
works. Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah,
but that requires 2 blockers. So if you don't have the comp for it, what I would recommend doing is you block the first, extended shroud the second, cloak the third, extended shroud the fourth, and then block the fifth. An extended shroud will give you more damage mitigation, because that completely mitigates, the damage that you're taking.
I don't think that would work, because by the 4th shroud, you would still be at 20 stacks, because on the 3rd one, the iron cutter starts and refreshes your 20 stacks. And then on the fourth one, when you go to shroud that one.
Okay, well, there was a lot of chat there after the stream. I didn't want to interrupt them, so I wrote in guild chat instead. That was surprisingly fun. I need more attempts of this to become better. I don't think I caught everything or memorized every boss fight, but at least I'm not going completely blind whenever it's the next time. And Iggy was really brave to bring first-timers and new players to teach us veteran stuff. That's never easy. Even experienced players, from what I hear, don't easily defeat this operation in the first go. So we made significant progress, so we're gonna try again. That was Rene, that was our guild leader, by the way. That was leading the raid that we will be meeting. And it was not only fun, but it was funny as well. We had some really funny deaths. I'm glad I had that captured on camera. Let me see, where can I send you? Oh. Pam is streaming Dragon Age, so that's where I will leave you. Where is the end screen? Here we go. Okay. Pam is awesome. We raided her a few times. She played Mass Effect. She plays Dragon Age. Hopefully she's gonna play Old Republic at some point, she said. And I will see you probably tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye.